welcome back to Ask Angel. I am back with another video. Today's video, I'm going to be answering a question that a couple of my followers asked off Instagram, and that question was, how am I so responsible, and how have I become so responsible at a young age? So I think that is a wonderful question because, sadly to say, I am still not the best responsible or most responsible in my eyes. But I know based off some of the things that people around me see, it does come off as responsible. And well, it is responsible. I will say I am responsible. I don't think I'm the most responsible because I do always see that and think that it's room for improvement. But I will say, I feel like a lot of it has to do with your upcoming, you want your life to go and what direction you want your life to go. When I was being raised, at a young age, I saved. My mom, I was in private school, and in my private school, they made us open banking accounts. I still have the same banking account from when I was like 5. And it was Washington Mutual. So do y'all research. But Washington Mutual is now Chase, I believe, if I'm correct. But I've had a banking account since I could read banking account, literally. And they taught us about savings, putting money in and taking 10% for yourself and putting 10% for this and budgeting. So I've been inputted in my life and in my mind since a young age about being responsible with money or with your items or what you buy. Because really, being responsible comes to with what you do with your time and your money, honestly, now that I'm an adult. You know, when you're young, you don't see, what do I need to be responsible, what do I need to save for, because you don't have anything that you are working towards. But as we're creeping up, I'm 23, you know, you start thinking like, dang, I want to get a house, or I want to go get another car, or I want to go do this. And you might not have the resources to do those things, and you now are thinking, dang, I wish I was more responsible. I wish that I would have thought about these things prior. So now at this point, we're adults, so we clearly can't go back to when we were younger. So now we have to take the things that we are learning now and apply them, and then apply them also in your kids' life. You know, when you have kids, or if you already have kids, you want to start them with the savings now. And people always like to think that when you're saving, this is something that I had to learn. People always think that when you're saving, you have to put a ton of money. So if I get $1,000, I need to put $500 in savings. No, that's not the case. You have to be responsible by budgeting. We all have a full length of life things that you have to do. So you have to budget those things. You have to know how much I need for gas, how much I need for my bills, how much I need to spend to get through the week. I need to have emergency money. I need to have this. So those type of things help you become more responsible. Go to seminars. I know I used to hate going to seminars that my mom would sign me up for at church or school, or just women brunches or fellowship or anything. I didn't really want to go because I didn't understand how it would benefit me because I was so young. But those seminars and those functions and those activities built me into the responsible young adult that I am today. Thank you, Mom. But it helped me become who I am today. Little things. So you want to start with your foundation. You have to feed your mind with things that you want. If you want to be responsible, you need to read on how to be responsible. Go to seminars on how to be responsible. Responsibility has different levels and different entities of responsibility. It can be responsible with your car, responsible with your money, responsible with your life. You know, it's different categories to being responsible, but overall, for the most part, if you are just responsible about everything in general, it makes life a lot more easier. So I would say that my upcoming or my raising, the things that my parents instilled in me from childhood definitely helped majorly in becoming how responsible I am now. And I won't say they set the foundation for that, but it helped give me an insight on how to do those things. And it's not too late, guys. Look, they have so many seminars that you can look up, and probably webinars, videos on YouTube that you can look up to see what are things to be responsible. It's really, everything is really at the tip of your fingertips, literally. That's for people that may have not got those things instilled in them in a younger age, because those things are kind of accustomed to me. You know, I know that I need to save, not because I necessarily need that money right now, but in case of an emergency, I want to have that. Or if you're renting, or if you're owning, you need to have 6 months worth of mortgage or rent backed up, because look at right now in these times, you know, of COVID-19. People are struggling. But if you haven't got those things instilled in you, if you don't have the response, if you're not responsible enough to do those things, it puts yourself in tight predicaments. And so I've always just been raised on to be prepared, you know, at all times for anything that can come your way. So yes, one, how did I become responsible was in my upcoming, the things that were instilled in me by my parents and the people that were around me. I was always going to things to prepare me to be the best version of me as I grew up. Another thing I would say is trust from my parents and trust from the people around me. I've done a lot of things to say I'm just 23. And I mean like a lot of things, but I mean like traveling and going on trips or going to do this for the weekend or parks. From small to big, anything you name, I have pretty much done it. And guess what? They were all a lesson of being responsible. Each time that I was able to go and do something was another step in learning how to be responsible in a different aspect of life. For example, going to an amusement park and my mom gives me $200. Well, I now have to be responsible to keep up with these $200, even though I'm on and off a rise and I'm taking the money out to do this and I'm taking money out to do this, you know. It's those moments that help build the responsibility. And you have to really dig deep into that, you know. And again, these are all things from when I was a kid. So I feel like what has helped me so much is the things from me being a kid and what were instilled in me. It is not too late. I am still learning how to be responsible. I now own a home. It's so many other things that I did not expect to have to do when owning a home, because I was a renter. Now that I own a home, it's on you. The outside, the inside. So I have to be more responsible with that. I have to be more responsible with cleaning or keeping the outside appearance or doing a garage or getting a car. I now pay for my car. I have to get oil changes, keep the tires. So I think that responsibility is a mindset. And if your mind wants to be responsible, then you will. And if you feed your mind the things that you want to do when you're not feeling so responsible, I feel like those things will shape you into how you need to be, you know? If you want to be more responsible with your spending, set a goal. Goals help with anything and everything. I set goals for any and everything. If you want to be more responsible with your spending, set a goal. Set a goal that you want to save by a certain time. If you want to be more responsible with your time, set a time, make a schedule. It's all about what you invest in yourself and teach yourself and instill in yourself. That's really what it is. That's really what helped me become more responsible, is the things that were instilled in me, listening, learning, having an open mind to things. And you don't always see something as being helpful until it goes by and it's later down the road and you're like, dang, you look back and it's like, wow, that really helped, you know? But I would definitely say, if you don't feel that you're the most responsible now, set goals for yourself. That's gonna be the best thing that you could probably do, is set goals and accomplish those goals. Set a time frame on those goals and go get them. Don't be scared. Don't hesitate. Just do it. You know, just do it. And if you have kids now, or when you have kids, instill those things in your kids so that as the generations go, they now have those tools that you can pass along. Have them growing up thinking about the things that you wish that you should have known, you know? So, and that's like my mom. Her parents passed away young. She was like, I think she was like a toddler or infant. So she had to instill the things in me that she didn't get an opportunity to learn. So to say my mom didn't really have someone to say, oh, here, this is how you do this is how you're responsible, this is how you save. She did the extra mile. She obtained those resources so that I can have them. And that's a part of her being responsible as a mom, you see? And it just trickles down, it trickles down. And me as a friend, I'm gonna share those tools with my friends. I'm gonna share those tools with you guys. So the number one thing is set goals and get the information by any means. It's so many people in the world that can give you insight and resources and tools and Google, and you can look up so many things, but I promise you, if you just change your mindset and set goals, you will be a ton more responsible. Sense of organization that you're gonna be irresistible. You're gonna be able to accomplish everything that you need to accomplish. And that's pretty much it. Like, that's all I can say as far as being responsible, is just going for it. And if you have something that you want to do, you can only be responsible by doing it. You know, I've been so responsible at a young age. I just really took in the things that others have shared with me, resources that I was able to have access to. I really took it in, and I just manage and organize my life where it's manageable. But if you want to be responsible, it has to be a mindset. My mindset is always focused on what has to be done. Not what I want to have done, but what has to be done. It's certain things that has to be done in your life that you have to accomplish. And when it comes to those things, how do you want it to go? How smooth do you want it to go? So I challenge you guys to research different ways you can be more responsible. And again, it's so many resources out there, but really my true opinion to being responsible is changing your mind, setting your goals, changing your expectations, and going for it. All right, so I hope you guys like this video. Like it, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I will be back with so many more videos and questions and answers to you guys' questions. And I hope that you guys like the feedback. Give me any feedback. Tell me guys what you think, and I'll see you guys in my next video.